Felix Evander. How the heck are ya? Felix. How are you doing? The president is dead. Presidents are controlled by the Patriots. Our new mission is to find Emma Emmerich. Thank you for watching the stream while you study math. I hope your brain picks up all the math. I know it will, Felix. Teddy B. Prime time, baby. 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. I had a bit of a later start today because normally I take Mondays off, but I decided I'm going to sleep in a bit. And I'm glad I did. Teddy, I watched the Women's Royal Rumble this morning. It was pretty good. Phone didn't turn off, eh, Felix? It doesn't have an automatic turn off or whatever. So many returns of the older wrestlers, the older women wrestlers. I guess they needed to fill up the ranks a bit. It was, it was a bit sloppy in some parts, but had some good moments. The crowd was into it. I thought it was pretty good. Yes, I'm sure that the people who make Overwatch probably talk to psychologists and said, what's the most psychologically effective way for us to design our Rumble? The pros don't use Rumble? Automatic turn off if it's not touched for a few minutes. Maybe like your pillow was touching it or something. Oh, I can see the pros doing that, being boring and not wanting to use Rumble because they find that it slows them down or something. Affects how they shoot. Yeah, Jason, actually, he wanted Metal Gear Solid 2 to be the end. And then he had to come back and do Metal Gear Solid 3. And then he wanted Metal Gear Solid 4 to be the end. And he had to do Ground Zeroes and 5. Oh, adding some video Rumble. That's a pretty cool idea. That's a great idea, Teddy boy. Oof. Yeah, I know. I hate when my phone does that. I thought maybe it stayed on because you're watching YouTube. Though it still has something active going on. Right, so it'll sync Rumble with the game. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. I could attach a sensor to my controller or something. I didn't know phones could... Oh yeah, phones can vibrate. What am I talking about? Of course they can. Ted, you're always pushing the envelope. You're always pushing it forward. Thinking outside the box, baby. You can't hold Ted down. He will not be in the box. This will not be the last episode of Metal Gear Solid 2. No. I think that there's more to go in this one. Yeah, live streams don't record that input, but what you could do is you just have like a separate sensor attached to your controller or something. It'll probably be easier with PC games. So it just detects anytime the controller vibrates, it would do that. Don't spoil it, Jason. Alright, let's do it. I'm ready. Yeah. Got my PJs on, because normally I take Monday off, but we're just gonna rock it today, baby. Okay, so we need to find Emmerich. Little lady Emmerich. She's in B1 of this facility. Teddy refined the details in the argument. Rumble is next to sound, then vision. At the rave. Yes. What do you think about having smells in games? I mean, smell is a good, a powerful sense tied to memory. So I could see that eventually making its way in. If you could just somehow, like, synthesize sound and smell, I mean. I like the way that sort of comes to life when you come near it. Nice. Does it look like, is it a mini version of the actual screen you see? With a little box down in the bottom middle? Alright, let's do it. Go down to basement 1. Is it coming? There it is. It's just like a regular elevator. Takes time. Cup of noodles, huh? Deal. Shock. Alright, we've turned this one on. That's true. Everybody knows of Big Boss. I think Big Boss has already appeared. I think that it's Solid as Snake, maybe? No. He'd be older than that. Big Boss is dead. Big Boss's body is dead. Alright, so it was the way that we went last time. We want to go the other way. We had gone too far. What's the deal with this? This blueness. I got a rumble pack, baby. Dual Shack 2. Alright, there we go. So we need to just go a little further than we did last time. Yes?
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable.
Hey, Isabel.
This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the cam-off.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Isabel's here. She actually likes the swimming sections. And we're just talking about... I mean, people usually don't like swimming because it'll... I mean, you control worse. It controls slower and it controls worse. So... if you can make it so that they move faster, like in, I think, Majora's Mask, you swim with the Zora's Mask. Something like that. So, you know, your character controls a lot faster, so it's actually a little more fun. And then what you do is you just make it so that it's faster, but like slow down the turning or something to sort of increase the challenge. I can't remember where she was. It's kind of all the way around. All the posters of the ladies, that's probably the way to go. So you're saying, hey, Rossner, how are you, baby? Water Palace from Sonic Rush is awesome. 'Cause it's fast. Jason, were you into Sonic Mania at all? We just went back to the beginning. Yeah, let's go back to where it was. You know, my Joy-Cons, I don't mind using them. I think that they're like just fine as controllers. But mine feel a little bit, I don't know, clunky in a way. Like when I press my L trigger, it makes you can hear the spring bouncing, like ding, 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 and the rumble sounds a bit odd too, like it's just gonna break. So I'm gonna send my Joy-Cons back actually before my year warranty is up with Nintendo, and yeah, just try to get that back. Try to get some new ones. The original Rossner's new one, pretty good. Water Palace, introduce the boost. 2D is easy to keybind perfectly. I see what you mean, Ted. Introduce the boost. See, that's a good thing to do, Jason. You got a water level, introduce the boost. Rossner says the Joy-Cons are not good at all for Skyrim. That's all I've been using. But I think what I might do is what... Oh, is that a dead body? Cool. I'll use my Pro Controller when when I send in the Joy-Cons to get fixed. I'm sure Nintendo will take their sweet-ass time sending it back to me. Right, here's the rubble. Gotta climb through. Up and around. Controllers are the only receipts you need to save. I bought this Pro Controller. It's a great controller, the Nintendo Pro Controller. Feels good, feels solid. Kind of feels like an Xbox controller. It's expensive, like 90 bucks. But I never use it. Actually, I always use the Joy-Cons because I don't want to spend any time kind of messing around with the other ones. Like, it's just more portable, you know? I don't want to find the controller and do it that way. Seems like shameless rehashing of Sonic 1, 2, CD3, and Knuckles. And you don't like those ones. Crazy. Original Tomb Raider games are terrible to control underwater and in general. Yep. Yeah, that's right. So, Rossner, you're not liking the right thumbstick on the Joy-Con? Just isn't an ideal for an FPS. Yeah, I could see that. Can't remember what I opened. Oh, I need to go through here. Come on, move your head up. You don't like the rehash games. Interesting. So you actually like the 3D Sonic games. Because they're original. Cool.
Still ticking, huh?
Oh, Raiden, you're so tough.
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
That's I love this music.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Oh, God. That's a long-ass tongue.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear.
Why do you care? You're a freaking vampire.
The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
He's a vampire.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
It's like a parody.
This is no
How many
ordinary
times he asks
nuclear
us
bomb.
questions?
This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Wow. Hey, Jeremy B, how are ya? Yeah, next Game Thing Talk will be probably most anticipated. Ted had 18 Virtual Boy games and roster. It's funny, I had no problems spending full price on the Switch Pro controller. It was buying Skyrim for full price I didn't want to do. But I thought, I'm probably going to need this controller. But actually, I've really liked the Joy-Cons for the most part for Nintendo games. All right, here we go. We're fighting Vamp, babies. This music sounds like Super Mario 3D World. That bass on the bottom. Oh yes, we need some silver bullets. What kind of ammo is it giving us? M9s. What's he shooting? Oh, he's up top? Okay. Hey, alley over the hill. Got a compressor filter. It will the music when I talk. A compressor filter, right? Oh, thanks, Ted. I don't want it to always duck all the time, I guess, because I think that'd be more natural. It's sort of like going down and up, down and up, down and up. Isabel disappointed this fight. Yeah, I don't... It doesn't seem like they're kind of doing as much with him that they could. Can't fall in. There's so much potential that is creative. Yeah, it's... Usually that's the best part about these games is sort of all the interesting things they can do with the bosses. Like, it's all about them being way more powerful than you, and then you finding a smarter way to deal with them. This one, he just kind of like dances around. Just kind of dances around a lot, really. Maybe I should throw something in the water like a stun grenade. Or like electrify the water. That'd be cool. Alright, might as well use a ration if we got one sitting right there. Oops. That's really not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, I have a grenade launcher. Yeah, that's right. Have holy water. I want to electrify it. That's what I want. As soon as he gets in there, just like throw in a toaster. Alright, so he's all red, so you just need to go like this. He doesn't really do much. He just kind of jumps around. The Vamp VO artist is the guy in Pulp Fiction. Right, yeah, Phil Lamar, the guy from Mad TV. I love when you can hear just a little bit of who a voice actor is. And then, like, it's just on the tip of your brain. You can just about taste who it is. Like, what's the point of this? He just jumps out and you just run up and you punch him? That's it? And you just keep running around in a circle? Like, there's no real thought. Yeah. I could definitely tell he's a black guy. He has that cool timbre to the voice. You could play Blitzball in the water. It's Sin's water, and Sin will return. Look at that. What's that thing? Pick it up? Or don't pick it up? It stopped me from moving, maybe? What does that mean? What's happening? Fine. Come and get me. What the hell is this? That was strange. Oh, now I think I can use the tranquilizer. I don't really quite understand this part here. So now he put that thing down. I couldn't run, but I could attack. But he could get through my attacks that time, whereas before it was no problem to hit him. I don't know. When he's red, I punch him. When he's not red, don't let him do that run from your shadow thing. I guess I'm supposed to shoot him there. Oh, now he's all red. He pinned my shadow to the ground, yeah. I guess so. I didn't really think of it like that, actually. I thought I was transfixed to it. Like I was under a spell. I guess in a way it kind of was. What's happening, guy? That didn't work. Watched the Rumble last night. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. I like how there's always somebody in the Rumble that is going to be the Iron one, you know? They're going to last the longest. Finn Balor's a good choice for that. He's really talented. I can't believe Shinsuke won, and... what's her name? Asuka. On the female side. 2 Japanese older wrestlers going to WrestleMania. Pretty great. Okay, what's happening now? Sinners 9/11 and Blitzball Stadium was the Yankee Stadium, and Bin Laden was mad that Jeter dropped the ball. Maybe. Alright, so I need to find out. Oh, where does he? Oops. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, now he's doing way better. Before it was very easy. Yeah, I like Finn Balor. I like Asuka. Seemed like it was a pretty good Rumble. I think wrestling's getting better, that's for sure. Yeah, totally. It was the wrestling fans' choice. It was kind of strange. I think everybody was expecting... Everybody's expecting the worst, but ended up being just fine. I think but see, then he went after AJ Styles, so it's not like he's going after the big belt. I think they still view the belt that Styles has as the secondary belt. What am I hitting him with? The SOCOM? I should be hitting him with the M9. Oh. How was that? Stevie Ray a good commentator? I guess I'll just hit him with this. I almost got him down. Where is he? Okay. Now he's in the water. So when he's red, I can punch him. And when he's not, I just need to shoot him. Where are you? Boop. There we go, that worked. Ah! That worked. Oh, he's all red. Come on down here, guy. Right. I'm running out of I was really cocky at the beginning. Now I'm running out of rations. Here we go. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm not gonna win that like straight up battle with him. Nope. He's gonna keep slicing me up. So they want me to just dodge those, I guess? I'm not sure. Before I was able to just like nail him, you know? Uh-oh, watch for your shadow. Uh-oh. Dead. Alright, well I deserve to there. If you shoot at the lights, his shadow attack doesn't work. Isabel. Fantastic advice.
What the hell happened?
Although now I'm dead, so I gotta redo that. So AJ and Nakamura had a classic match in Japan. Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm just surprised they went for it. Alright, let's go back to the Trank. I was able to punch him a lot before. Oh, that's really kind of you to worry about it being a spoiler. You know, in that sense, I don't mind. Where is he? Yeah. Okay. Pick out these things. Got him there. He gets pissed when you shoot him. Yeah, I like Lance Storm. Ronda Rousey had her debut. Yeah, yeah. I liked Booker T when he was just... actually, I never really liked him back then either. I always found him really clunky. Oh, God. That's... oh, it's too bright. Oh, they were very generous with that one. It's not too bad a spoiler, as it's at the fight and it can help counter. Okay, Corey. I appreciate it, though, Isabel. It's so hard to navigate the waters of what's a spoiler, what's not a spoiler, so sometimes it's good to just err on the side of caution. Like, if we were fighting Psycho Mantis in the first one, and you said immediately, like, oh, this is what you gotta do, you know, that would be kind of a spoiler. So, Isabel's hoping that maybe I could figure it out by myself, but, you know, that's not gonna happen. So, I think she waited to see when I was almost dead and then said, alright, here you go. She was basically like when you die a couple times and then the Colonel gives you the answer. So, I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, wouldn't that have been a great moment if I figured it out myself? He always tends to come out of there. Seems to be his big place of choice. His modus operandi. Axe kick. Yeah, I always found him really clunky the way Booker T moves, the way his shoulders are. And now that he's on commentary, he's so bad. He's so bad. He said he can even tell where my bullets are pointed, but how come I can shoot him now all of a sudden? Yeah. His voice in this is funny because he's kind of being low and he's kind of being quiet when he talks. Don't run towards those things. Colonel help you with Psycho Mantis. That's the thing with the Psycho Mantis fight. It's a really cool idea, but it also doesn't really make any sense. It's you would probably never figure that out on your own. You need the Colonel to spoil it for you, which is a bit unfortunate. He doesn't pop up in the same time, does he? Maybe I can't have my gun pointing there. That would make sense. Can't have your gun pointing there. Come on, Vamp. You gotta breathe sometime. Oh, he does. I find the voice actor for Raiden has this weird way of talking where sometimes it's like he has something inside of his mouth. It's like, you know? I don't know if you've noticed that too. I record voiceover for a few projects, educational corporate stuff, and I have that sometimes where you just kind of, you get caught in your mouth. But usually I do another take. It seems like they kept all of his takes. It's just the way he talks. He has kind of an annoying voice, but that's the whole point. They want Raiden to be this annoying little punk. G.I. Bro was Booker's best with Loco. Oh. Yeah, it's just when they really didn't care anymore. They're like, alright, whoever's still here, you guys take over. Even Hogan and them don't care anymore. It's over. I've always liked the boss fights in Metal Gear Solid games where Snake is so, you know, overpowered. No, not that he's overpowered. Oh, you can actually shoot those right out of the air, seems like. I could probably switch over to the main gun, or like a machine gun or something, and shoot the knives. Uh-oh. Damn, didn't hit him. Remember the first time I fought him, I was hitting him like crazy with my kicks. That is not happening now. Better just run. Run for my life. Going back to my awesome hole. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Why does he throw these slow knives? Like they're made out of foam. Come on, Vamp. Alright, Vamp, you gonna pop up in the same spot? Eddie Gordo. Yeah, from Tekken 3. That's the best person to pick if you're a beginner. Damn, I'm dodging. What more do you want me to do? Does it have adaptive AI? I don't think so. This seems to be in a time when everything was very, very scripted. And also I could see Kojima just wanting to... I don't know how to fix that. Kojima just wanting total control over it. How do you dodge his attacks at that point? Oh, I think I'm bleeding or something. Not anymore. Super Cop? I don't know who that is in Tekken. Just let me shoot you. Come on. There we go. He has to go back in position for the cutscene. Vamp cannot die.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Teddy Belcher was in Rush Hour 3. Cool. What was the experience like being on set? It looks like really fun. You're not a data input specialist. Alright, well maybe you could send me the link or something. You know. So I can check that out. What I really want to do is have my video just look better. I want the game to look super smooth and clear. Maybe I might need a new graphics card, but right now is the worst time ever to get a new graphics card because of all the people getting that are Bitcoin mining. 5-day shoot at a nightclub. Takes a bullet in the face, hops back, then swims in the water, then he drowns. Yeah. That's pretty much it, Corey. Hideo, and it's like this weird sort of odd fade where you punch him a little bit and then it kind of slows everything down. I thought I had died. Emma? Just like her big bro.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Hale from Mass Effect 2.
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try.
That was a long Long pause on them touching their ears.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Whoa. Slow-mo's usually bad. She's covered in urine.
We better move!
I can't swim.
Well, this is gonna be a problem.
Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest.
Thanks, new hobbies.
First we'll head to filter chamber 2, then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea.
I could never open mine.
Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
All right, so I gotta remember this, eh?
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No, somebody more important.
Jesus.
Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
They bring her luck, so I'm taking them off. Raiden just told her to wear contacts? How old is she? I'm getting lightheaded. All right. Is this where we came from? Yeah, I'm a real hero, killing her with mines, Rossin.
Raiden, go with Emma to Strut L. If you exit the Shell 2 core and head south on the KL connecting bridge, you'll get to Strut L. There's no time. Move it! Press down and hold the action button near Emma to hold her hand. Start moving with the button pressed down and you can lead her by the hand. Push the action button again to let go.
Yeah, you ever imagine that somebody's watching your character save them? And they're watching you do all these dumb things, running into walls and stuff? Hey. Uh-oh. What? I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Bye, Emma! This music is really good. I think it's triangle. Hop on. Emma died.
This isn't happening.
That's something you'll want to ask a voice actor to yell. EE.
Thanks, Ray Will!
Ray Will 28. Alright, where the hell do I go? Let's get some oxygen, baby. Alright, let's try to follow this stupid map. This probably... No, that's the way I went last time. That didn't work. So it wasn't those stairs. And... Oh my god. Where the hell way do I go? This girl's like, you know what? Maybe I'll just get off and I'll wait back in the locker until I die. That might be better. That might be a bit safer. What do you think? Yeah. Poor girl. Just, oh, for the love of God. Alright, I think we need to go this way. No, those are the stairs I just came up. Are they not? Yeah, these are the same stairs. Oh, no, they're not. This is different. Why do I have to hold her hand? Because she's blind? She needs the glasses. He's not being very friendly, is he? I'm just gonna sit far away from you because you smell like piss.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid.
Why? Hey, Flag Fox.
I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Oh, God.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Well, she said she had a crush on a guy with glasses.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's
they're the
aboard
same.
Arsenal.
I had a look at the system,
him.
but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemies aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
I didn't really see any spoiler. I mean, it's pretty obvious that they have a weird relationship. It's just strange. Alright, come on. Why can't she just walk? Jealous? Hal? And how old is she? I don't like this whole situation. Cutscene. I don't want to go back to the water.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
Yeah. He went to sleep. Forever.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
Of course.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry. How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right, that's what was announced at the turn of the century, but there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course, and their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program. Using the internet at full capacity, the program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably. but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
Once we get past it, I'll probably hit a mine.
What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart,
too. Come on, Raiden.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
She seems like she's 16.
You're not only cute, but pretty smart.
Yeah, they're basically in everything. I didn't realize she was, Yeah, when I had first played Mass Effect 2, I started with Mass Effect 2. I sort of, like, looked up a couple cutscenes of both of them, and as soon as I kind of heard the Mass Effect guy, and I was like, I don't buy what this guy's saying at all. And she had so much more personality in her voice, so. I often place female characters, though. Just for something different, and depending on the actor, it's usually what I usually go for. I find a lot of times the guys in games are trying to sound so cool all the time that they don't really know how to emote anything other than just sounding cool, sounding tough, huh? Although Snake does a good job of it. Like The Witcher, I feel like they're kind of chained to using Geralt, even though he's probably the worst voice actor in The Witcher 3, from what I've heard. He seems like this guy they've had for a long time, back when they had a much smaller budget, so they've kept him, when really they could probably do a lot better than him. Now that they're like such a bigger franchise. The male ship is good in several scenes. She's way more consistent. Emma's like nerdy Maru from LOD. Yeah, she is actually. Oh crap! No, I think I'm going the wrong way. Go back. I get really disoriented once I come up. Once I come up for the air. Yeah, she is pretty good. What's the deal? We want to go here and towards here, I guess. And then that's nowhere. Over here and around? I think this is it. Hold on, Emma. This is the hardest part, getting up these stairs. Come on! Come on, Raiden! Snake sounds cool. I don't like the voice he does in, when he tries to be Big Boss in, what's the one on the PSP called? I don't like that voice he does there. I understand he's trying to do... Oh, God!
I hate bugs!
Alright, so I gotta get rid of these bugs, I guess? Get out of the way. What can I hit him with? Coolant, I bet. That kind of worked. Yeah, Peace Walker. I don't really like the... He kind of went like extra gurgly in Peace Walker. So yeah, I didn't like what he's doing there. I'm understanding he was trying to sound different, but why would you have to sound different? You know, they're a clone of his DNA, so he should be able to sound just like Snake. Oh, okay. Just after a while, I think Metal Gear Solid 4 maybe messed him up. And then they replaced him with Kiefer Sutherland in 5. And then you like barely hear Kiefer Sutherland talk. You go so long without hearing him say anything that when you finally do, you're like, oh yeah. This guy has a voice. It's like basically a silent protagonist. I didn't really like Troy Baker's Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 5. He was always like, boss. It sounded like Troy Baker was trying to sound like Solid Snake in Phantom Pain. Boss, you've got to come back to Big Shell. Alright. Yes, very tedious. Live out your fantasy as an exterminator, spraying bugs. Huh? AK-5 bullets. Alright. Oh, yeah, she's got a problem with her legs. Yeah. That's right. She's got a problem with her legs. Don't worry, I'm gonna go kill this guy. I'm a spy. I'm on a sneaking mission. Oh, this music. Why did it get better all of a sudden?
Freeze!
No! Oh. Oh, God, these guys now.
Communications with the first floor of the Shell 2 core have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Yeah, I found he sounded pretty great in 4. It was fine. You know, he sounded old. It was great. It fit.
Encounter.
Oh, crap. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. That's fine.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
Yeah, it was like having to do the multiple sections of the bugs was the part that was not good. Just like, if I could have just sprayed them once, that would have made more sense. Alright, you just stay here then, lady. I guess it makes sense because they thought, alright, you're going to have to go through this section again that you've already gone through, so we might as well... Might as well give you something different. Hey, Carlos. Make the music a little different. Now you're escorting somebody back, so there's an added challenge to it. I'm such a sucker for Cyberpunk. I'm so freaking excited for CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077. Because I thought The Witcher had great writing. I'm just not super into fantasy. I'll probably give Witcher a chance when I have some more time. I'm looking for something big to play. Ah! No! Oh, there we go. Didn't do the freeze. Didn't do the freeze. Come on, lady. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. Can I see over there? No. They keep giving me pentazamine. More guards. Yeah, Carlos, we made a debate channel for you in the Discord, buddy. But, we'll probably have to get rid of it then. If no one's going to use it. No point in having it. Oop. You think the trank gun makes it too easy? I think it kind of does. Norihiko Hibino's awesome OST. Harry Gregson Williams did all the orchestral big score stuff. Oh yeah. I think this is my favorite stuff, is more of this kind of like... Uh-oh. 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 No! Oh, crap. Oh, hey, Rosner and Corey. Great minds think alike, eh? Have ceased. Uh-oh, more people coming. Alright, you hide behind here, okay? Strong man and woman doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own. Hey, Cookie. Yes. Uh-oh, that was dumb. Oh, this didn't work. Oh, man. Too many guys. We're dead. I think it's better to die. I don't think you should do that, Carlos. People don't like it when you advertise in their channels. You know, I see why. People find it if they do. YouTube does a pretty good job of advertising for you. Yeah, you don't go on other people's channels and tell them that stuff. Like, I appreciate you doing that.
What's going on?
The intent of doing that,
Answer
but
me.
don't.
Jack?
They're just annoying to other channels. YouTube's kind of in a good spot right now. Oh no, we're all the way back here. They're trying to compete with Twitch. You can shoot their radios to stop them from calling for help? What? Oh my god, I want to try that right now. Shoot the radio, eh?
There's somebody there.
Cool. Yeah, like what Corey says. Yeah, you just share it and just say, hey, if you're interested in this, have a look. I do have camouflage, but I don't think it works here. We shouldn't need it. I'm just playing terribly. I'm playing not very carefully. I mean, I got a trank gun. I can just run through and take out all these guys. So shouldn't be a problem. That's the room you were just in, you dummy. All I gotta do is just headshot all these guys. Somebody down there, huh? Yeah. The other thing you gotta go watch out for is just taking too long, and then they want that radio report. Oh, this music's so good. Huh. You trank the guy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just fall asleep on the couch where it's nice and comfortable, where you already are, not falling forward. Come on, guy. Turn around, guy. Yeah, it's also just rude, you know? I mean, people are doing something on their channel. You don't advertise. Advertising is something we're all, you know, it's not something people want either. It's just kind of a necessary part. You either need advertising to pay for the content. You know, like with TV, you pay for your cable, you get to watch TV shows kind of for free, but you have to watch advertising. A lot of podcasts and YouTube channels, they have a... What's this guy's deal?
Freeze.
Yeah. Tricked you, huh? You know, like, the money's got to come from somewhere, so advertising happens on channels, but try to avoid it when you can. So if people are watching their favorite streamer, they don't want to have someone else come in here. Like, imagine if someone came in here and was like, "Hey, everybody, come check out Zupatsu's Animal Crossing virtual reality channel." You'd be like, "No thanks." Oh, where's that elevator where that person came through? Is this it? Is this it? There's the electrified floor. Anyways. I mean, we don't want to get too big, or then it's harder to see what's going on in the chat. KL connecting bridge. This is what they said to take, I think. I think so. Well, let's get an update from the Colonel.
Raiden, take Emma and head for Strut L. Strut L is on the south end of that KL connecting bridge.
Thanks, Colonel. No, I didn't mean to press select.
When you're underwater with Emma,
Facebook is the, like, first social media other than, say, what, like MySpace? Was MySpace before Facebook? Ooh, it's dark now. Cool. That's how slow the bullets are going? Wow. Quite frankly. You get mad at the subscription for sub stuff as well? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways. What about these trap doors? Did they fix the bridge? Just slowly. Oh. Hey, what happened to saying freeze? Oh, you have to come up behind me. Freeze. Oh, shoot, I forgot I was using that gun. I thought I was using the trank gun. Whatever, Carlos. Just do whatever you like, my friend. Other than spamming people's channels. MySpace. What did he say? Go to Strut L. I think he said go to Strut L. And then we can take the oil fence. So Strut L is south. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Fisher. He might be watching. I don't know if he still watches the videos, though. Sub for... I get people that message me that on my YouTube all the time. They go, hey, sub for sub. I never respond to anyone like that. Maybe it would be smart. Maybe it's kind of like... no, that didn't do anything. Maybe if I, like, build up the sub numbers with fake subs like that, maybe it would show the channel to more people, but I don't know. It just grows how it grows. It is what it is, you know? Oh, I guess we better put that out. Yes, 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 yes. Kojima loves his systems, eh? The interesting thing about all this stuff is how he had to individually put all these systems together. You know, it wasn't like he just did this all... They're not really... Well, they are connected. But it wasn't like he had a physics system in that. I mean, I could if I was gonna watch their stuff. Like, I subbed to Rossner. And I think I subbed to like some of our mods that make videos, but I don't just randomly sub to people.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already?
This girl's already cooler than Raiden. Everyone's cooler than Raiden.
Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had
Shut up,
it.
Raiden.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
They could be like a curator. You could want to check out their playlists and their liked videos and stuff. Yeah, Flying Fox. That's what it is. It's like it's just more of the sort of the desperation of it. There's this girl who was a singer from my hometown, and she was always like that. As soon as she got Instagram, it was like a like for like, follow for follow. All this crap to go. Just please stop. Please. Let's just all do what we want. It's like you'll never hear me say smash that like button. Blech. I never say that crap. I don't. You know how YouTube works. And oh, watch out, Emma! Yeah, I never say any of that stuff.
No!
You can like something if you like it. I don't care. Sometimes people don't want to like videos because then it shows up in their liked video playlist. And they use liked videos as like a way to save their videos. So it's up to you. YouTube is not new. Everybody knows how it works. So I let people just do what they want. Like when I used to sing on a cruise ship, you'd always hear people say things like, "How's everybody doing tonight?" And then people go, "Yeah." And they go, "Huh, I think you can do better than that." I said, "How's everybody doing?" And they want to make them yell. And I understand that that's a way to sort of get people on your side and to get them ready for, the show. But I would prefer to do that purely with music and nothing else. And that's how I'm with this, too. I just kind of want to have people just do what you want. You know how YouTube works, and you can make up your own mind about all that stuff. You feel like support, likes help, I think. I'm sure that it makes it show up better in people's recommended feeds so we can get out to more people and all that stuff. And thanks, Flying Fox. I appreciate it. I'm sure that helps in some way. Doesn't this look like something from Half-Life 1? You jump on the platforms and go all the way down? I did that for like 2 years or so. That's my night job. This is my daytime thing, and nighttime I sing. I sang and played guitar in a 4-piece jazz and rock band. What's this? It's a ladder. Colonel, I didn't do any ladder VR training.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about
I see
heights?
now.
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
All right, now I get why Raiden was staring down that ladder. Oh, cool, Flying Fox. Jeremy B plays the drums as well. He's one of our patrons. He's here a lot. He actually is the reason we're playing this. What a cool shot. That's a really nice shot.
The sunset. It's beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we
All
see.
right. And Corey. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am
Yeah.
next?
If you go alone, I think you can
I'd
make
like
it
to know.
across. This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right, the oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in Advanced Mode Level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR? Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
This is so fun. There's all these sort of like different, like I don't mind a shorter, I love a shorter game that has these sort of different gameplay scenarios. And like it's just so fun to explore this space, this shell, and then have it, oh, a tranquilizer one. I have 2 sniper rifles in my pocket, eh? I really liked 5. Actually, no, I loved 5. It had a lot of problems. Oh, this music. Let's see. They were loading you up with pentazamine earlier, too. I mean, 5 had some problems. The online stuff was horrible. Isabel's heading out.
No!
Was that a mine or did she get shot at? Bye, Isabel. Thanks for hanging. He's got everything, yeah. Up his butt, I guess. Yeah, I think 5 was, like, amazing gameplay. And I liked that you could do all the story stuff on the tapes. So you could listen to it at your leisure kind of thing. And, I mean, the problem with, the forced online stuff was really awful. If you can play that game somehow and not have it online, that's the way to play for sure. The way they sort of make you buy insurance for your base and people are like raiding your base and all this stuff is just, oh crap, it's just so stupid. And the way there's like missions missing and all that stuff, it's like, you know, that's too bad. But just the pure gameplay and all that stuff is fantastic, you know? I loved it. Yeah, the music just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better. Did they say there's claymore mines I gotta watch out for? How about this thing? Let's take out this thing, yeah. You can play offline the whole game?
Emma,
That's what
open your eyes.
Yeah.
Emma! Emma!
But there, I mean, there's some parts where like it feels like the sort of if you divided the game up into 5 parts, because it's Metal Gear Solid 5, let's say, the 4/5 of that part in that section, you have to use the thermal to see the claymores. Right. That's what the guy told me. Thanks, Snake. Rosner Snake. There's like, it feels like there's some parts missing, and the quiet stuff is ridiculous. She shouldn't. I don't mind that she looks like that, but when they stick her butt in your face, I just think it's just gross. It's just stupid and gross. Oh, God damn it. But yeah, I mean, just playing the thing was fantastic. Nothing beat playing that thing. Alright, I need to use the thermal goggles. Where is there? Oh, there's lots of them. So many. Actually make this quite easy. We didn't drown one lich. Where's that bot? Where's that drone? Oh, here comes a guy. Use the old pentazamine. Empty. Oh, well. Here's the trank bullets. Because he wants to give you the option that if you could still go through the whole game and not kill anybody. Twilight Sniping. It's beautiful music. Be fun music to write to. Do I follow her at all? More guys come by, maybe? There's some drones. Probably have to take care of these. Probably. Ah. It's very finicky. Yes. There's something about PS2 games and Kojima games that feel very, like, handcrafted. People asked how old Emma is. She is 18, according to Flying Fox. 18. Interesting. Old for a girl in a Japanese game. That's for sure. Nice. Yeah, it would, actually. The trank stuff, I don't care about keeping them alive or dead, but it's easier to just shoot them. Oh god, that hurts my eyes. Where'd she go? Is she gonna come around the top, I guess? Oh, there she is. And take out this thing. Better hurry up. The drone! And put on my regular one. Let's see. Yeah, this one. The handcrafted development, level of detail. Yeah, you know how it kind of feels like now games that are made with the... If you shoot the camera, you can kill the drones in one shot. Thank you, Olive SOS. Thank you. I had heard something about that, but I wasn't able to do it. So I guess there's no more mines here. See, you know what's really nice about this part? Is that they've shown you this one section where you're shooting it, and now you have to do the same thing, but over in on a further section, but now they're farther away. Ah, now it's more challenging. What?
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I love what he does, and I think sometimes you're going to fail when you're trying to do really interesting things, you know? And that's fine. It's like with Nier Automata. I've just started playing that, and I love it. And it's fine if sometimes it's going to have problems. Because it's just so interesting. And they're trying to do something different. It is. Yeah, it's funny that he wanted this to be his last. He wanted 3 to be his last. He wanted 4 to be his last. Even in 4, when he makes him an old man who's going to die, they're like, no. You could make another one. There you go. Good dodging, Emma. You're doing great. Guys? Where's the other one? Oh, over here. There we go. Yeah. I'm excited to play 3. Oh crap, drone. Really excited to play 3. 3's kind of like a nice, alright, I messed with you guys a lot, everything's all crazy in 2, but 3 you'll get the sequel you kind of always wanted of, I'm gonna take Oz's advice. Camera. Oh, there we go. Headshot. People wanted answers from 2, and then he made a prequel. But are there supposed to be answers in 2? Is that Snake? I was one of those fans that started playing this back when it came out on the Xbox. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to beat Raiden. And I totally lost interest. And I didn't get through. As soon as I started playing as Raiden, I was done. And then I just played Morrowind instead. And Vice City and Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay and all that stuff. Never went back to it. Which is sad, I missed out on it. But now I get to play it with everyone's help in the stream. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he didn't bait them at all. He gave them basically everything he promised. He couldn't bait them again. You knew that trick had been done. And then he didn't really bait them in 4 either. And then he went, oh yes, now I can bait you in 5. Oh crap. We're running out of this stuff. Thermal goggles. That was pretty close to her. Johnny McJansen did not like guiding through that water. Oh yeah, I mean, I think he's a total badass to do that. Jesus. Ah! Uh-oh. Come on. I'm all out of the pentasmine stuff. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I know, I'm coming. I'm trying to, anyway. Hey, Snake. This would be a good time for you to get in there. Maybe there's more bullets? Oh, they're right here. He gave you everything you need. Everything except more pentasmine. Oh my god. Postmodern game, but the dangers of postmodernism. It's, yeah, pretty amazing. She does, yeah. She's tougher than Raiden. And cooler than Raiden. And smarter than Raiden. She confronts her fears. You can't hold your breath in this one, right? Oh, you gotta call him on the codec. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Snake, I can't handle this alone.
Okay, I'll take care of it. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
Emma's the most annoying character ever? More annoying...
Come on.
More annoying than Raiden?
EE!
I don't know, man. Oh, now, how far back are we sent? All the way back here. Oh, crap. Oh, my God.
Ugh. More annoying than this?
Alright, let's try this again. Okay, PSG-1. Thermal. Goggles. Take your pentasmine, boy. Raiden's a boss. Oh, God. I think, to me, Raiden is the fan. Raiden is the fan of Metal Gear Solid 1. It's like, yeah, I'm a legend because I've played VR missions. I'm cool. I'm like Solid Snake. I love Solid Snake. I want to be just like him. But you're not. You're not him. You're just a kid who's only played VR. But you're being trained to be a soldier by the VR. Come on. Oops. There's not a lot of minute control with this joystick. That's my excuse. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. And the drone. Raiden's just riding the waves. That's a good point. So, well, I mean, and that's... So he's the player. He doesn't know anything, and all he's done is VR. So he's actually the perfect cipher for the player. That's what I feel, yeah. I guess it's pretty obvious. If even I can get it, then it's probably pretty obvious. The only thing I don't like about him is just the way his voice actor sounds. I'm not really a big fan. I know he's probably supposed to sound like an annoying little brat. Better grab that.
Infinite ammo, kid.
Trank.
Way to go, kid.
I guess more drones are going to appear. Might as well use... There we go, we got the trank thing. Way easier with the trank. Just hit him once. And then there was some over here that we needed to get. Take that pentasmine. Okay, alright. More? I think that might be it. Alright, where's the girl? It's nice, it just puts it right in your view. I don't know where she is. I'm not doing a good job tracking her down. Oh, there we go. There we go. Take the Phantasm in then. If you point your... I'm forgetting where she is. Behind that thing, maybe? Yeah, behind there. If you point your directional mic when she goes behind the building, you hear an Easter egg. You can't be on alert. Oh, really? Okay. I think the directional mic is what? It's a weapon? Sakajima views the fans.
This is Snake. Can you hear?
Alright, he's in sniping. That's how Kojima views the fans. A lot of the community constantly complain about what they want, but he's never been about what the fans want. He gives them what they need. True, yeah. No VR training is enough to prepare you for the brilliant disguise that is Iroquois Pliskin. So when she's behind the building... Oh, I think I'm too late for that. What if I fall? I'm so tired.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, there we go. That's much better. That was lucky. I wish you could organize this menu.
I'm scared.
There's so many Easter eggs in this game. This definitely feels like a game that's designed to be played multiple times. You know, and just really let you mess around with the sandbox and the sort of different combinations you can do with the weapons, different ways you can play. Did I not? That's a trank gun. Shouldn't we go down? Okay. It's because he saw the girl, idiot. Uh-oh. A whole bunch of them there. Let's do it. I put that guy down, didn't I? There we go. So get her when she goes behind the building? This is a true story, Zamajo. This is the PS3, yeah, the HD collection.
What am I doing here?
Like, what a nice thing to put in.
Too shaky. What if I fall?
He gives you this tool, and there's probably
This
so many
sucks.
Easter eggs all over the place. What about Snake? What's he saying?
Do I need to clear things with Otacon before I ask her out? Just a little more.
Did you see that one? Do I need to clear things with Otacon before I ask her out? Oh my god. You should not be thinking that. She's 18. You're like... You are old. You were old in Metal Gear Solid 1.
I don't want to do this.
Really bummed that Konami owns the rights to MSG. Remastered version? Well, we got this one. This is HD. This is great. What's wrong with this one? I mean, it'd be nice if it was available on PS4 and you could just keep having it brought forward, but... You know, just get yourself a cheap PS3. I guess it's just like a cultural thing. Or like a fantasy aspect of it. I don't know. Seems just so weird to me. Stick a trank in him, he's done.
Freeze!
Ah!
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not my choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
No.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again! Oh. This place is about to sink! Just get out fast, okay? Oh!
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one!
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny! Oh! I'm not gonna make it.
Hey! If we run into each other again...
Oh!
Huh. What a weird guy.
There it was. Thanks for the Easter egg. Yeah, it's... I mean, just bringing them forward is nice. Let's take the HD collection. Just ask Bluepoint to do it. Just get Bluepoint to make a nice port. It doesn't even have to look better than this. It's fine. This is just fine. Just like this. Oh, I'm running out of this pentazamine stuff. The last one. That's Meryl's future husband. Oh, right. Yeah, Johnny from Metal Gear Solid 4. Too shaky.
Shaky. What if I fall?
Is there... Can you zoom in with this thing?
I'm scared.
I don't think so. I don't think you can zoom in with the thermal goggles.
How did all this happen?
The profile video avatar pick is a major upgrade. Yes, yes it is a video. Look at that beautiful sun. Oh crap. Let's see, take some of this stuff. Good job, Emma. You're tough.
Can't do this.
I wonder if Death Stranding will be any kind of like a stealth game. It kind of looks like it could be a stealth game from like a little bit of what we saw with like skull soldiers and tanks and that part where he's like hiding the baby and he's in the sewers. I could see him being like sort of a sneaking gameplay kind of thing. Your logo could use a little zoom in, maybe change in font, maybe an extra number. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right, Teddy boy. Alright. Let's go for the drink. Zoom in, that guy's head. Oh, don't hit her. Come on, joystick. Oh, you can use the D-pad. It's a lot more precise. Sort of. Right in the ear. And with Death Stranding, think of all the ideas he's built up over time that he wasn't able to use because he was trapped in Metal Gear Land. Now he has this new place where anything goes. Oh, shit.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard! How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there.
He creates this whole area that you'll probably never see again.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Oh, I'm sure he did for Death Stranding. But I'm excited just for all the ideas that he wasn't able to put into Metal Gear, even though he put in lots of crazy stuff in Metal Gear, but... Camera. Yeah, we'll see what he does. I mean, he's had a long time to, It's interesting, because with Metal Gear Solid 5, Where am I trying to get to? Get over where? Snake Eater uses pressure sensitivity? They do in this one, too, because you can...
Right. We're in the computing room on B2 of Shell 1's core. Emma's not doing so well.
If you lightly take the square button off, you cannot fire your gun in first-person mode. B2 core. Yeah. Philip Palha. You got kind of like a cyberpunk name. I like it. Your favorite Metal Gear. It's becoming my favorite Metal Gear. Although I really liked 5. Oops. RP the pants. Drop. Get those tags. From between MGS2 and 3 is favorite, right? I think you just go around this way. Lie detector or thermal goggles. I mean, they're so different. What's the deal? 5 is your third fave, and then 3.
Arsenal's launch has initiated a security lockout. Otacons managed to override anything that leads to the computing room. This is no time to get sidetracked. Hurry!
Jesus. Not very good. 1 was my favorite.
Right. Are you all right?
For a while.
Answer me.
Just kind of on
Right.
nostalgia. I see that it has a lot of problems. 5, I love the way it plays. 4 was a fun experience. I don't know if I'd want to go through it again, though. 5 is a weak story for sure. It's almost like he just took the direct criticism that people had about 4, too much story, too long of cutscenes, and he's like, fine, no cutscenes ever again. How about that? You wrote a 9-page analysis for 5 for its incredibly layered meta that lies within the games. Oh, interesting. You can post a link if you like. There's somebody there. Well, it was actually set in the 80s, Ted. Oh, these guys are. So they seem so much lower to the ground from this angle. Yeah, but I think that's what people wanted. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna fall, but I don't. We're all Big Boss. That was actually a nice twist to the end of 5, too. That we don't have to spoil for anybody, but I think that works really well with the whole relationship with the player. He just does things that you don't... That just... Like, although Kojima obviously wants to make movies and he turns his games into movies, so much of it is storytelling in a way that can only be done in a video game medium. It couldn't, that requires a player to be present. Where did he say to go to? 5 is like a true Metal Gear in some way. Free world Metal Gear since the first one.
Raiden, we're in the computing room on
B2 shell 1 core. B2 shell 1 core. You got it. B2 shell 1 core. I'm on a sneaking mission. Yeah, I wouldn't think of 5. It's just sort of a way to tie it up and address the player in a new way. Does she have a heart drawn on her face?
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal? Is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal. I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
So in every game, Otacon has to have a woman close to him die?
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Okay. She had a crush on him. He was seduced by her mother. The dad took his life. Cucked to death. Oh boy. Hey, Colin. Bum, bum.
Hal?
Attention!
Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose.
What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camo repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job, we've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
They have this cool Hollywood Reservoir Dogs slow motion walk. And then there's, oh yeah, by the way, she's dead. We're just gonna leave her. And he has a parrot.
How?
E? Damn!
Pull yourself together.
Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we have total faith in you.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
Not a good camera angle for Raiden. So they're going like total badass action movie.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
You and me, we're the same.
It's funny when you see Snake.
Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
Yeah, it's nice to see Big Shell change like that.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut
Oh, what? Olga? Whoa. Wow.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Well, he's not there. What the hell? So, how does she know? Yeah, he tried to take her down. They were on opposite sides. Now they're on the same side.
Your mission data's been saved.
Because she defected.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up.
It almost looks like FMV. Oh, it's the MGS1 shot? Oh, neat.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
Is this some kind of tentacle scene?
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've
Hey, Bravely.
grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Have they altered your memory?
This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper.
White Devil?
Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
So close to showing that.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Yeah, he's quite hairless.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
It goes so close. Even
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you?
we're inside the memory?
A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Wow.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't want to press X. What about the virus? No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know. Get me out of this thing. Not yet. I'll raise all restraints after I leave this room. Where's my gear? Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here. And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
It was always weird that in Shadow Moses, there was a torture chamber there. Why would there be a torture chamber? Now what? Codex?
Raiden, those restraints aren't something you can remove yourself. Have faith in Olga and wait for her to deactivate them.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now.
Looks like Vamp.
I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt.
To get butt hurt.
There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Hey, Raph. What the heck? Why would he cover himself? Image training. Weird. Huh? What the hell is this? I'm looking through the first person view and then pressing up. Oh man, this is like Nier Automata. The amount of time they must have spent making sure they don't show his penis. It's amazing. He can still do the flip, eh? That's pretty amazing. Alright, out we go. So he's a child soldier.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing
What?
game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
You see these little VR octagons that are down at the bottom? I think you're totally right, Fukushima left. Because 4, it just went like out of control, I think. So now we're in like a VR thing. Look at him stepping on that. Like on a holodeck. Wow. I can punch one at a time. I can't choke him, right? I probably can't choke. I will just start this part over.
No. No! Jack, please answer me!
Who's
Jack!
Rosemary? We have Rosemary. Arsenal gear. Jejunum.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
So do I actually turn it off? But I didn't save. Did I turn it off before I answer the call? What was he talking about with the sun that he saw? The moving orange thing to the east. All right, so am I supposed to turn this off or what? I mean, I will, if that's what I'm supposed to do. Don't turn it off? Why would they tell me to turn it off? Dr. Anger.
Infiltrate the enemy
Metal
fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
Maybe we should talk to Rose.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jack. Everything's normal.
Jack, I was serious when I said I wanted you to propose to me.
Rose?
I was really worried. There are times when it seems like you're not really looking at me and that if I looked away for a moment, you'll disappear. I wanted to make sure you couldn't get away. I thought that if we lived together, maybe things would change. That maybe we could change things ourselves. But that wasn't the problem. There was something deeper.
I'm sorry.
I guess it's impossible for me.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Jack. I love you. I really do. Please believe me. Whatever happens.
Rose?
Bye, Jack.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Nothing. They're just as dumb as ever.
Kawanishi, Osebuchi, Kino no Gibash, Takiyama, Ugusu More, Suzumiga Taki, Tada, Yorano, Ichino Tori, Unino, Yamashita, Sasabe, Kafudai, Tokudai, Miyokenbuchi.
Ooh. What was that? Like, were those the credits? Was he just reading off the credits of the game? Uh-oh.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Where did these guys come from? Do they have superpowers? Zone of the Ender's Box.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Alright, let's just let him die and restart this part.
No. No! Jack, please answer me!
All those
Jack!
names, that's what Grey Fox says in Metal Gear Solid 1. Arsenal Gear. He won't say the same things, will he?
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
You know, isn't it nice where you play some games and the story is just kind of there and there's all these plot holes and you're like, ah, whatever, it's just a game, so the writing is a bit weak, and then you play a game like this where it seems like every line means something. Everything is designed to set something else up. Ah!
Encounter the enemy requesting that.
Where am I supposed to be going anyway? Good, dead. Try it again.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Well, I don't think there's anything on Twitch that is tracking this kind of stuff. Corey. Or Maester.
Even my patience has its...
Uh-oh.
Is there somebody there? Who's there? Is there somebody there?
Huh?
What was that just now?
Oh, a hidden ration. VODs if someone decides to stop and decide to be a troll and report. Maybe.
Honestly, though, you...
Well, I guess I could stop. Ooh.
Who's that enemy intruder hiding? Send a mission person.
Eliminate the target.
Ah, boy. Alright, okay, now I see where I'm supposed to go. Oh, a naked guy?
Jack! Jack!
Jaku! Jaku!
What's that? I hit him.
I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. You know, sometimes when you want a character to die and it seems to take them longer to die than if you would have ran away. No, that's not the case here. Alright.
No, this
I'll be
isn't
better.
happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
No, I will not answer. Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland is a good match for it, but they didn't really seem to need him. That whole process just kind of got screwed up, it seems like. There's a node you can activate from the door you come out of. Ah, I see. Good to know. Good to node. I can take this guy down, right? Like if I sneak up behind him and punch him.
He got me! Stay on lookout for the intruder!
Understood. All units exercise extreme
Caution.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time.
Huh?
What was that just now? I'm under enemy fire! Secure the perimeter!
Who's the enemy intruder hiding?
Okay, I'll just go to the door.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but...
What was that?
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear. President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code.
Oh god, that's so creepy.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I don't know, 11? Yeah, it looked like it, eh?
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Why is he not addressing what the Colonel is saying? Why is her voice going like that?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Yeah, exactly. Why?
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Solid Snake with the bandana.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Too bad they can't sell game amnesia. Rose is just his wife?
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still
Jack
waiting
just
on
moves
that.
on.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
So you wish you were Raiden and you could have your mind wiped and experience this like it's real. A sword. He gets a sword now? Just because it's a cool thing?
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
That Raiden's cool because he has a sword. Because samurai are cool.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical
What the
slice,
hell?
and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Oh my god, I didn't know this was in this game too.
What are you thinking? Damn kid. Moron.
Alright. I think I got it. Let's go. No use, no use, no use, no use, no use, no use. You may only have the blade. It's so weird. It always felt weird seeing Snake in this game. Like he just didn't really belong. Like he joined in as a... like he was doing a cameo. So got this VR dots down at the bottom. Alright, what now? This way?
Come on, time to go.
I wonder what the watch is for.
If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite
He's got
ammo.
the infinite ammo bandana? What?
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit, just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder, not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake, starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
So...
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Yeah, Raiden does have unlimited backup storage. So then Raiden is this dork. Now he's back here. Now all of a sudden he's cool. He's got this cool sword. So they've kind of given you what you wanted. I like that they introduced this thing of like, all right, it seems fake. He's in VR training, but maybe, like Snake said, that's just a side effect from all the VR training. So maybe this could be real. This is just his perception of it. That's not real. Or PTSD from being a child soldier. That could be how he interprets everything. So maybe it's not real. Or maybe how it is real, but he's interpreting it not real. There has to be Cyber Ninja because it's a cool video game. Oh, I'm using the sword. If only I can see. All right, see you later, Maester. Don't get too close. This is like Contra. All right, maybe we do need to use a gun. So that's interesting. So they give you this sort of like weird mysterious thing, but then they give you a couple of reasons why that could be sort of different. I can't stop myself. Oh, he's gone. Just hold square and... Oh, now they've got swords. Why would they have swords? Because I don't know why. Because it's cool. The problem with the sword is that you can't get too close to them. They hit you automatically. Okay. How do we get back here? This music is so creepy. Just infinite bad guys. There's so much blood. Snake's almost dead. Hey, Isabel. He's pretty blue. Why is he all blue? He's not red like them. Because of his suit or because he's not real? They're red. He's blue.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines.
GW?
The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Alright, so they're letting you know that you're real. So maybe it is a PTSD thing, in a way. Or not. A virus thing.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden!
Is this what Olga was talking about?
It's a trap. Oh my god, what's gonna be in here? I think my favorite tool in the game is the directional link. Little pause. Alright.
Right,
Oh, just auto aim. Good, you can't actually see who you're shooting at. Alright, let's see. Sorry, Snake. What the hell's going on with this? This is amazing. Fish and mailed. Emit continent. Oh my god. Fish and mailed. No music. Because there wouldn't be any music there. It's like in TIE Fighter when you get to go alongside Darth Vader. Oops. Everyone just getting so murdered. Uh-huh. Yeah, fish and mailed. You got it. Thanks, Snake.
Right. Take the item.
Take the item. I like playing these kind of games in Final Fantasy games. You get a nice, like, group of people around you. Like Felix is saying. Mission mail. Who's this? Olga? No, Tesla girl. I've seen her for a while.
Fortune. It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Did I skip a scene there? I tried to pause the scene.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
It's probably just him climbing up the ladder.
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what we're all wanting to know.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real. No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. Given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Okay, so I didn't miss too much on that ladder. I just had Stella was talking to me, so I was trying to pause it so I couldn't miss anything, and I accidentally ended up skipping it. Are we close to the end? If I stop now, is this a good place to stop, or are we basically near the end of it? How much is left in this game? The response, huh? Raiden just goes on the ladder, Snake screams when he fires the gun like an MGS3. Okay, well, this is gonna be it. Wow. Is this ever amazing? It's interesting because well, I mean, everything. They don't just make it seem like one thing. They give you maybe a possible couple answers that it could be a few other things. But now this is the Solid Snake simulation. And that's his dad. Right? How much of this isn't real? I don't know. There's over an hour left. Okay, good. So we'll finish this up in 3 days. Oh, and that's just the cutscenes, yeah. Wow. I have to, like, digest everything that just happened. It's so, like, this is such a cool way of storytelling in that you can only do this with a video game. With your inputs, the fact that you're the player, breaking the fourth wall, but not just to be annoying. To be... Not just to break the fourth wall, like, in an obnoxious way, like, oh, we're breaking the fourth wall, aren't we clever? Breaking the fourth wall in a way that affects the player. He's breaking the fourth wall to Raiden, not just us. And they always broke the fourth wall. In Metal Gear Solid 1, they would break the fourth wall in the same way. They would say things like, look on the back of the CD case for the codec. Press the action button. So it was like he was setting that first game up to be the simulation. So Snake is real? Solid Snake simulation? Is Snake a real person that they're basing the simulation off of? Or is when we played the first one, that was the simulation. Us playing the game on a PlayStation, that was the simulation. That makes sense. I love games like this, and they really don't make too many of them. That's why I'm loving Nier Automata right now. Because it feels that way in a sense. Okay, well, thanks everybody for all of your discussion of the game, your info on the game. That was so great. I love this. Breaking the fourth wall is a term in media where if you're watching, say you're watching like a play, and you're watching someone in their house, and they have their ceiling above them, right? And then they got like the walls on the side of them, and then there's this wall between you and the actors. That's the camera. So for somebody to break the fourth wall is for a character to look into the camera or address you. The fourth wall is what separates you from the actors and the performers, kind of thing. So them talking to the players breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, I'm with you, One Lich. I usually watch with no commentary, actually. If I want to see it, and then I like to play it. Yeah. All right. Well, so tomorrow will be either Tales of Berseria or Final Fantasy 12. Tomorrow will be Tales of Berseria. And then Final Fantasy 12. And then we'll have the finale of Metal Gear Solid 5. Only took us 6 episodes to do it. Yeah. What day is it today? Monday? I think it's Monday. So Tuesday will be Tales. Wednesday will be Final Fantasy 12. Thursday will be the final episode of Metal Gear Solid 2. So thanks everybody. One Lich Emperor, Flying Fox, Isabel, Dr. Anger, or Dranger 90, Raphael, Alan Bloxham, Jeremy B, Sarah Hips, Corey, Maester, Bravely Forward, Philippe Palha, Ted Belcher, Bravely's friend Johnny McJohnny. I think that's everybody that was hanging. Alley Over the Hill probably is here. Man, that was just great. Amazing. All right. I'll see you later. Super mind-blowing, eh? Wow. Just amazing stuff. Oh, I gotta find out the composer for this one. I want to grab all of that more ambient cyberpunk music. Composer MGS2, not Harry Gregson. Norihiko Hibino. Norihiko. So I got to do some writing too, so I want to listen to that. Oh, he also does music in Metal Gear Solid 3 too. Composer and saxophonist. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If you donate to Patreon or leave a tip, it means we can stream more. But I'll see you later. Bye-bye.